During the 2022 offseason, the Pacers gave Deandre Ayton an offer sheet of 4 years, $33 million. Since Ayton was a restricted free agent, the team that he played for last season, which was the Phoenix Suns, could match the offer the Pacers gave him if they wanted to re-sign him. The Suns did exactly that, where they signed Deandre Ayton on the same deal. People thought it was possible that Deandre Ayton would leave the Suns from rumors saying that he thought that the Suns didn't value him. The Suns failed to reach a contract extension with Ayton during the 2021 to 2022 regular season, so when the Pacers offered him a contract, people saw it as a big deal. The Pacers could have done a signing trade where they gave the Suns some of their players in exchange for Ayton. The Suns decided not to engage in trading Deandre Ayton and instead signed him to a new contract. However, what if the Suns didn't want Ayton back on their team and let the Pacers sign him? I don't think the Suns would let Deandre Ayton walk in free agency, but they would try to get some players and picks back for Ayton. For the Pacers and Suns to agree to a deal, then I think the trade would consist of the Pacers receiving Deandre Ayton and Landry Shamet, while the Suns receive a great shooter in Buddy Hield and good interior defender in Miles Turner. Even though the Pacers would just want to sign Deandre Ayton, they are giving the Suns a player that's making $18 million and a player that's making $21 million, which adds up to $39 million, while Ayton is only making $30 million. So for the money in the trade to be balanced, the Pacers will have to get Landry Shamet as well, who is making $9 million. This will be a win-win trade for both teams because the Pacers get a good young center in Deandre Ayton who fits their timeline of rebuilding and a good three-point shooter in Landry Shamet, while the Suns get two veteran players who will be able to improve their team's weaknesses, such as three-point shots made where they finished 21st and blocked shots where they finished 22nd. The Pacers will have a great duo of Tyrese Haliburton and Deandre Ayton. Their team will also be great at running pick and roll due to Haliburton being a great playmaking guard and Ayton being capable of finishing in the paint. Their roster has a lot of young players who are still developing and growing their game, like Benedict Mathurin, Chris Duarte, Isaiah Jackson, Aaron Nesmith, and Jalen Smith. The Pacers also have solid veteran players who have been in the league for years, like Daniel Tice and TJ McConnell, who can give advice to young players on the team. I don't think the addition of Deandre Ayton will turn them into a playoff team, but I do think it speeds up their rebuild. The Pacers have also been trying to trade Miles Turner and Buddy Hield for a while, with them talking to different teams about a trade during the offseason. From the Pacers making a trade with the Suns, they got to do exactly that and add two young players who are under contract for multiple years on their team in Deandre Ayton and Landry Shamet. If the Suns made this trade with the Pacers, their team would still be a contender in the West because they would still have a good center in Miles Turner who can bring more value to their team since he can shoot threes and protect the paint. They will also be adding a good shooter and perimeter defender in Buddy Hield. These players will help the Suns continue to consistently make the playoffs and have a chance to win a championship. If the Suns decide to let the Pacers sign Deandre Ayton and receive some of Indiana's players in a signing trade, then I think it would benefit both teams. Even though both teams are going in different directions this season, with the Suns trying to contend in the West and win a championship, while the Pacers are trying to rebuild and develop their young players on their team. They both have players on their teams that will be able to fit the other team's requirements of what they are trying to do, which is why the Suns trading Deandre Ayton to the Pacers is a really interesting scenario that could have helped both teams.